And also, I like her AI. It's kind of like she's got the Feeding Frenzy aggressive gem on her, like, all the time.
When I'm ready and not...
Like, she will charge off screen to go get kills. Man, these traps. Ah! Oh my gosh. This is not bueno. Oh, yes, it's done. Alright, we've already done this one, but we got the offering to the goddess, which makes it worth. Mother-in-law bought me a lunar land deed of 2 arcs. The climate change got out of hand, I have a place to go. Anyone that can escape is welcome there. A lunar land deed. Imagine going to the friggin' moon, and they're like, your rocket tries to land, and friggin' Bezos comes out. He's like, nah, man, you can't park here. And you're like trying to fumble with your paperwork. No, my mom bought... Like, in that situation, you're like, this'll get me out of this problem. This'll solve this issue. This'll clear things right up. Bezos like, oh, my apologies. I spent 5 minutes planning my logbook route. I mean, if I knew how rare logbooks work, the time I got one, I might have spent 5 minutes on it too. I just had mine loop through all of the orange nodes. Get those orange items. At least we got Einhar helping us for this entire map. That's nice. Einhar does damage. Well, his aura is pretty awesome, too. But yeah, he does do damage. He's got like a shotgun back there. It's got a nice spread. Oh my gosh. If I can't even tell what all the stuff raining down is, I'm backing away.
Exile. I now will write a mighty poem about this.
Alright, Einhar, you do that.
Enough of this.
Oh, it's Piety, what up?
Enough of this.
Oh, there she goes. I was like, what? Oh god, she juiced!
Damn you!
Wait. Oh, there was 2 of her! I didn't realize this was the thing with 2 bosses. Oh! I was like, alright, it's over, and then, there's another one. Oh. I keep eating oils, but I haven't met the blind NPC yet, so I can't use them. I haven't met them yet, and I haven't found any oils. Quit showing off your oils. This guy's bragging.
May the darkness spare you.
Do I want to keep that? Maybe. Just throw that there in case I decide to use it later. Alright.
Good to see you.
Zana's Promenade map. This might be the last one of the evening. Let's get Einhar again. All the Einhars. Maximum Einhars. That's a dying. Have a good night, Manga Chat. Good night, Stoic. I'll be heading to bedtime soon myself. Just one more map. One more map route shift. You know I mean it. I'm good for it. I'm good for it. Oh my gosh. I clicked Reap and that guy was dead before it went off.
When I'm ready and not before.
Orb of Fusing. Gladly take that. Let's see. Immune to physical is the first thing I see. I won't be clicking that one. Thank you. 6-socket staff. Do you use? Do I use? You're keeping that very cryptic. Do you mean like drugs? No. I'm clean. I'm a clean muck. Experience pack size. So just immune to physical. We're not hitting immune to physical. We're not doing that.
Hope you unearthed some ancient figurines.
Figurines.
Ready?
Ready.
Stay safe.
Alright, that went pretty smooth. Oh! Orange! Probably not one I need. Dragon Scale Gauntlets. That's a Dex something. Oh. I will go back to get an orb.
Be hunted, Exile!
Working on it.
You have been captured.
Ooh, new recipe. I had to order her to reap the totem in the back.
When I'm ready and not before.
You have been captured. You will be a survivor. Or you will.
Hold on. Julie, I'm trying to read that. Hang on. They keep leading into one mob to another mob to another mob.
We will be best friends, until we slaughter you.
Alright, how does it make you feel that in 2022, as much time between that and the Guild Wars 2 release will have passed than between Morrowind's release and the Guild Wars 2 release? What? As much time will have passed between 2022 and Guild Wars 2 and Morrowind and Guild Wars 2. That's really hard for me to, like, visualize. That doesn't really hit me hard. I do know there was a thing I heard recently that, like, as much time has passed between Skyrim and now as time had passed between Morrowind and Skyrim or something like that. Like, that's pretty oof. But, I know that's not exactly what you were doing, what you were referencing. It makes me feel I want Guild Wars 3. I'm not sure what Guild Wars 3 would have that Guild Wars 2 can't have. Like, I don't think it needs to be a new MMO. There's one more beast here. I must have missed it, because I'm at the end of the map. New races and weapons? But they could just add those to the Guild Wars 2. Those things are hard to add to the current spaghetti engine. I mean, maybe. I don't know. Guild Wars 2, like, if they fix the optimization stuff, it is such a smooth game. Like, the optimization stuff aside, it runs so well, and the combat is so smooth. I would really not want to sacrifice that to go to something else. And the thing is, if they do a Guild Wars 3, they might make it, like, you remember when they went from Guild Wars 1 to Guild Wars 2? It was a completely different game. Like, I don't even like Guild Wars 1. It's like, if they go from Guild Wars 2 to Guild Wars 3, and it's like a completely different game, I might not even care, you know? I remember, Dungeon Siege. I loved Dungeon Siege. I love Dungeon Siege 2. Dungeon Siege 3 is a piece of spit. Like, that is like a different company bought the title and made a game that has nothing to do with Dungeon Siege, and they just slapped the name on it. And it is a terrible, terrible game. Like, I tried to play it, I tried to enjoy it, and I couldn't. I couldn't get through it. Alright, I found the last beast. I also found Blight. That's awesome.
That was a great hunt, Exile. I now will write a mighty poem about it.
See this growth? Not on me.
Iker. Okay, start it.
Now be a good assistant and find a place to deploy a tower.
Is this fire? It's not fire. Alright.
Exile, the blight is rebuild the tower, as I so kindly requested.
Another concern is that with Destiny 2 route, they ignored all the lessons learned from Destiny 1 and 8 years ago back to something called Purity.
Please do not test my limits. Patience is not something I possess great quantities of. Build the tower, Exile. Now.
The blight is trying to spread! It's branching, Exile!
Summon so many skeletons, none of them can get out of the gates. Scout Tower, my favorite. Oh, the music was just getting good. You suck. Oh, Blighted Temple map, yes. Oh my god, yes. Blighted map right away.
Praise him.
Okay, I think we're done here. Let's see. Imagine a Guild Wars 3 with the same ideas as 2, current graphics and scope. The art team could go crazy. Yeah, it could be cool. It could be cool. They would have to be very careful about how they announce such a thing, though, because they could. Example, when EverQuest announced EverQuest 2, a massive chunk of the player base just fled instantly because they were like, "Oh, well, why should I play this game when the new one's coming out?" You know, if they announce the sequel wrong, they will shoot their own company in the foot. Dungeon Keeper 2 ruined it for Dungeon Keeper 1. I haven't played that series, but I understand the sentiment. That's his video about how to never fail Blighted map helps so much. Yeah, y'all know I like summoning, so I love those summon towers, but I didn't know how good the scout tower was until that Ziz video. One of you guys, maybe Chip, I don't know, one of you showed me that. And, yeah, it was cool. And there was like those, was it the anointments that you could do that buff its damage even more? I think that was me. It might have been. It was one of y'all. One of y'all edumacating me. Percent. Ba ba ba. Da, da, da. Might do this next time. Go with the range upgrade over damage for scouts. Yeah, do I have any anointments? No, I don't have any oils. Yeah, I can't do anything. Can't do anything with those. I won't need global crit chance.
Greetings.
Will not need that.
Spare you.
Alright, cool. Yeah, gotta oil up. You're not wrong. And Blightly, the scout towers could sell the entire Blighted map, so like AFK. Well, I think you have to be within range of them or they won't shoot. Because if you're not close enough to them, they just shut down. Dungeon Keeper and Dungeon Siege, why you gotta bring up the nostalgia burn. Dude, I had a friend in middle school, and every day after school, he'd message me. He's like, one of us would message the other one and be like, you ready to siege some dungeons? And we get in Dungeon Siege. Play it for hours. You play it for hours. It simulates if you're too far away, which is iffy. I thought it just shut down. I thought it just, like, blue screened. Alright. Guys, this has been fun. Even though I won more games than I lost, or no, I think I won 2, lost 3, but man, I don't know. I get kind of bummed out when it's so rare that I get the drive to like try a whole new class in Guild Wars 2 PvP, and when I get absolutely demolished by like, you know, Goddess of the Arena and crap like that, it's such a bummer. Like, I know the obvious fix for it is for me to use one of my alt accounts and do it on there. I just really don't want to. I shouldn't have to do that. So I end up playing other stuff. But I did enjoy most of it. We made some progress on a new legendary. I didn't realize I was gonna have to do Path of Fire map completion, so I'm gonna have to chip away at that over the next few streams, a little bit each day. And then we got a little bit further in the league, which is always fun. I'm trying to figure out. I played Battle Chasers today for hours. And it seems like there's going to be so many more hours I'm going to have to build up strength to attempt that final boss fight. And I gotta say, that's a real bummer for the outro of the game, because it was just like, it flowed really well, and then I just hit this wall. And then I just like can't do the ending without like a whole bunch more of insane work, which is pretty wild. So I'll have to get back to you guys about how that's going. Grind in a single player. That's what I'm doing, Julia, but it's a turn-based game, and it's a turn-based game with long animations, and tabbing out forces it to pause the game. So I can't even, like, do it and something else at the same time. So that's an issue I'm dealing with right now. But with that, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. A couple of plugs on the way out. If you happen to be new here, I'm Mukluk, stream every single day, over 1,000 days in a row. Hit the follow button if you want to join us again in the future. I will be back tomorrow and every day after. These are my YouTube channels. First one's got the edited content. The second one has got full playthroughs of all the games I do. If you would like to binge, that channel is for you. And special thanks to the patrons. Mwah! Appreciate you guys. I got to add a name to that list today. They help pay the bills. They keep Noxy, our video editor, fed, and they help keep our website ad-free. And take a look at that link if you're interested in being here for a long time. Just cheaper than a Twitch sub and helps even more than one. And with that, I am going to raid somebody else just to put a smile on somebody else's face.